Yo, my anime weebs, welcome back to another episode of the Theshonentable. My name is Manuel.
I'm Gafar.
And we're going to give you our top 5 ranking of our weekly anime watch list.
Let's get to it.
So, the new anime releases in Jan are now in full effect. We've seen a full week of anime and we're going to give you our top 5. My top 5 this week, number 5 is Dead Account. Great anime, great concept, and I can't wait for next week actually, 100%. So, Dead Account is a crazy, crazy concept. So it's like digital ghosts and you needing digital weapons to fight them. So in the beginning it was a bit slow. The sister was sick. It was actually a flashback. So then we realized that the sister's dead and the sister's now attached to the phone. So an exorcist of some kind came and showed him that his sister is now a ghost, and we saw a very emotional ending where he had to fight his sister. And it was very crazy. I liked how he had a very rare power as well, which they emphasized in the end of the episode. So next week, I can't wait for Dead Account, 100%. Let's see where it goes.
My number 5 is Dark Moon. Its first episode came out. It's basically a fantasy supernatural vampires in a school building. They all look like K-pop singers. So what basically happens in Dark Moon is it's a school, it's a high school that doesn't allow any vampires in it. And there's already 10 in there and they're all like K-pop group of friends basically, but they're not actually K-pop, they just look like that. And then there's a new girl and they're all kind of intrigued about her. She kind of seems like a vampire, but she doesn't say that she is. They all essentially befriend her. They show her that cool, they're vampires too, but they don't actually say that. They just say that they've got some powers and stuff, so they all have their own abilities and stuff. And it looks pretty cool.
How did this make your top 5 above the other anime that came out this week? Goofs. What the hell? It's romance.
But it's not.
It's definitely romance. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm a shonen. This is Theshonentable, you know.
Yeah, so what, bro? I don't care if I got a Guts t-shirt on, bro. Man can indulge in a little bit of fantasy, innit? It's a fantasy supernatural thing. I like Twilight, I like Vampire Diaries, okay? And it's your fault for putting me onto Frieren, because Frieren was a very pleasant journey and that was me broadening my anime horizons. Because I watched Frieren, I said, let me give this a shot, and it was a pleasant watch. Do you see what I mean? I like all their little powers. There's mystery. How are they all allowed in the building? Yeah. Who's trying to hunt them down? The next episode 2 in the preview, they're going to have a fight scene. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of mystery and stuff.
You know what, Griffs? You know what? Whatever helps you sleep at night.
It's a good watch. That's all I'm going to say.
My number 4 this week is Hell's Paradise. It's back, baby. Vicious and gruesome. I love it. So, Hell's Paradise is back, and I was actually lost in the beginning. I completely forgot about Tao and all the power systems and stuff. But yeah, I kind of got a little bit of grip of it and stuff. And we saw like the demigods and all that. We went back to the people on the island to see what's happening there. So the girl's still separated. They're trying to find out where Gabimaru is. And then it goes back to where Gabimaru is with his little crew. They just finished off being that demigod. And then Gabimaru lost his memory. So he doesn't know why he's even doing this in the first place. So then they meet up with that other prisoner, which is crazy strong, and they're both savages. I wasn't expecting a fight, but we got a vicious one. And then we got reminded why we love Hell's Paradise, because it was vicious, it was gory, and that fight scene at the end of the episode definitely deserved the number 4 spot for me this week, 100%.
My number 4 is Darwin's Incident. Brand new anime, only 1 episode got released. It's about a half human, half chimpanzee. So I just watched Darwin's Incident. What it basically is, it's a science experiment gone right. So it's a half human, half chimpanzee test dummy thing. He got rescued by some vegans and a family adopted him, and he kind of grew up with this, like a mother and father and like humans and stuff like that. Time skip forward, it's his first day at school. That's what the first episode is all about. And then it basically shows how normal people would react to a flipping half chimpanzee, half human. So you kind of know how that's going to go about. And what happens within that is a girl falls from a tree and he saves her with some crazy acrobatic skills. And then they see that when he crushes the tree to grab onto it, they say that this guy's he's more stronger than an ordinary chimp and more stronger than an ordinary human. So he's got abilities that we had never heard of. What I do like about it, the best bit from that thing was the fact that a guy was bullying him for him being a vegan, right? He's a nonsensical ape. He's only vegan because his parents are, so he just grew into it. He has no reason why. The guy was like, oh, if an animal had like a crazy disease that will affect all of humanity, are you going to kill it? He goes, yeah. And then he tried to be like, you're not really a good true vegan. And then he turned around and said, but I would also kill you. As soon as he said that, I said, nah, this ape is different. He just sees stuff how it is, and he's got me intrigued to looking at the next episode. Also, there's vegan terrorists. What? And then, yeah, here's my question. Who is he more attracted to? Female gorillas or female humans? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Let me know.
My number 3 this week is Scum of the Brave. Insane concept, and I love the darkness about it. Amazing new concept. I love the new character, Yoshiro, 100%. So it's in a world where dark lords and mafia bosses, they have powers, demon ether powers. It's pretty crazy. They have to inject themselves to get these super enhancements and stuff. I think there's elements I haven't seen too much. So yeah, we follow around this Yoshiro guy. There's these 2 little girls who are trying to be braves as well. So Scum of the Braves, they're treated as scum, but braves are the people that hunt down dark lords. So very interesting, 100%. People don't like the little girl character at first. She might seem a bit annoying, but I think we might ease into her characteristics and stuff. But the powers, one of the girl's friends, her powers was that she can see gaps in space and travel through it. That is insane, 100%. And obviously, I like how there's bounties for different Dark Lords and stuff. This anime here is actually a great contender, and I want to see more of it. I want to see, it was actually quite dark, actually, because it done like a gachi thing where the main character actually saved the girl, but the girl told him to stop, don't kill the guy, and he full on killed him. In fact, he popped his head. So, yeah, Scum of the Brave is up there. Very interesting. I can't wait to see next episode. They're going to be running up on a Dark Lord. So, let's see how that goes out.
My number 3 is FIREFORCE, season 3.
We're back.
But what the fuck is going on, bruv? I'm confused. So, a little recap into FIREFORCE. Shinra wakes up after 3 months. He's realised someone else's personality got switched with his own. So, someone's been acting as him in his own body, and he's been somewhere sleeping. He's been sleeping for 3 months, dreaming about some other stuff about the past where he's seen us all humans and stuff. So we skip past the 3 months. Shit's going down. Shinra has become a bit edgy. He's got tattoos and he's got a little earring and his hair's all dyed up. There's 7 pillars now. Well, at the end of the episode, there's 7 pillars.
7 pillars, yeah, 7 pillars.
But there was 5 when he woke up. Sister Lily has pyrotechnic powers. The 3rd generation are getting stronger and stronger because the pillars are rising. Benny Maru's affected. I thought he was going to kill his brother. He was looking all loopy. He was just drunk. Then it switched to Joker. Now here's where I got a bit shook. I got a bit scared. Joker was having a nightmare, and I was pissed because it was 3 a.m. when I was watching the show, and I'm thinking, I'm going to have this same nightmare. And they're basically getting nightmares about the Adiala links and stuff like that because the pillars are drawing out their powers and their doppelgangers more. So what I liked about this episode is that I was just confused and I don't know what's going on. I don't know why. Like, we are missing vital little bits of information, and the whole point is it's the mystery that we're going to find out throughout this season, throughout this core. And that's what I'm locked in for. I can't wait.
So we got the same number 2 this week, and it's JJK.
Episode 1 and 2.
Great stuff. So JJK this week was nuts, man. So
what did you like about it?
So Utah, man. I had no idea. Like, I have no idea. I'm just seeing Utah hunting Yuji for no reason. Like, well, of course, I know the reason. The council sent him and all that stuff, but I had no idea. So I'm like, is he really going to do this and stuff? So then, yeah, we start off with Yuji and Chozo trying to like disperse some curses and stuff. And Noya, the Zenin, come out of nowhere. So we just seen him, like, he's trying to be the head of the Zenin, but he heard that Megumi is going to actually be the head if Gojo is sealed. Gojo is sealed, so now he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go take care of Megumi. Yeah. So he finds out Yuji, he sees Yuji, and then he puts hands on Chozo. But before that, Utah comes out of nowhere, and then Utah and Noya basically make a deal saying, listen, you take Chozo, I'm gonna take Utah. Okay, I'm gonna take Todori. I was like, okay, say the more. Bang, and then Utah said he was gonna kill him when he was about to move. So then, like, he realized that Itadori is actually quite fast and stuff. So the 2 fights were actually very, very cool. Noya using that time frame thing, frame rate, insane. Putting hands all over Chozo.
He fucked him up. I can't lie. He fucked him up. You know what it was with Noya? Yeah, I thought he was a little shit. I didn't think he would have he'll walk the walk, you know? But he talked the talk and he walked the walk. So I was like, fair enough.
He felt like one of the, you know that guy that has sea things in Antogan? That's what I thought, he like that type of guy.
Yeah, I thought he'd be slimy. I thought he'd be slimy. But then, you know, when he put hands on him,
Whoa.
I got respect for him a little bit.
Yo, like, he punched him through that wall.
Yeah.
Wow, I say no more. But then, Chozo obviously got the better of him. He done the wavy one with his blood manipulation and stuff. It was great. And Utah basically killed Yuji. What the hell is going on here? So I didn't see the movie, guys. I didn't see the movie. I don't know what the hell's going on. I haven't read the manga.
I did see the movie. That's why I'm just looking at his reaction. That's why I'm enjoying it right
Bro,
now.
it was beautiful.
What did he say when he killed him?
I'm sorry. He say sorry?
Yeah.
He said, sorry, Yuji. That was it. And I was like, what the hell?
Well, he was like, Itadori couldn't. I was like, why are you respecting him? You know what I mean?
Itadori couldn't.
Yeah, why are you respecting him?
And then we found out the second episode that he was playing around and Gojo sent him. Wow, that was a big one for me. I was like, no way. I was great for that.
But he's sick as well because he was just like, they made me do a death pack seal, a contract seal with the organization to kill him.
He had to kill
him.
him.
He physically killed him, but then reverse healing technique got him back.
Touche. And then obviously we see them regroup with the other guys, and then it's going to be these guys doing the Cullen games, I'm guessing, and all that stuff. Bit confused about this Cullen games, but yeah, I'm here for it. JJK, we're back.
Yeah.
Love it.
So obviously my experience was a little bit different. I watched it in cinema, so I was withholding this knowledge for like a month and a half, you know what I mean? I was able to see, my experience was different because from the movie it was flawless, right? But in the actual episodes that were cut up, I was seeing like little editing mishaps, like the staircase scene.
Steps.
Man was walking forward and then doing the doggy and then walking back. Like,
I thought he was in a domain expansion or something. I don't know about that, but
I was in a genjutsu watching him walk down the stairs, bro.
I was double tapping like, it sounded okay. Like.
Yeah, bro, I was looking at my Wi-Fi, my internet, I'm like, why is this bugging? You know what I mean? It was not like that in the movie. It was only like that in the episode. So so my experience is a little bit diluted a little bit. But other than that, Noya is a gangster. Chozo, I love you. Utah, bad man.
Bad man.
Our number one this week is Fate, Fake Strange.
We're back, baby.
So what happened this episode, Arthur is captured in the police cell. He's also captured with the other lady who is the master of another servant. Meanwhile, while this is happening, the police chief meets up with the priest. They're yapping a little bit. Police chief's a bit wary of this guy. He knows a bit too much information. And then he gets a phone call. What happens?
He's coming in. We got the dark thing. Something's coming in.
Something's coming in. Zarbania. She flies through the fucking ceiling, comes in on a mad thing. She's outnumbered. She's got what they call the phantom.
Noble Phantasm.
Noble Phantasms.
So the chief activated his Noble Phantasm, and we found out that it's like the actual bodyguards and the police officers, they're actually a Noble Phantasm.
Within the building, yeah.
I think, so, but that's what the priest kind of said. But yeah, 100% a waviness.
So she was outnumbered by all of these guys, and she's holding it down, bro, by herself. And then something walks through the building.
Man like Jester, Aura Farmer, another Aura Farmer just walks through the building, clapping, and then he goes, yeah, I'm your master, you better be following my orders. And then she goes, no, I'm about to kill you, I'm killing every mage and stuff. And he just uses a command spell to send her away, get as far away as possible. And that was it. And then he's just still aura farming there. What did he? Took a guy's hand. Like,
oh my God.
Days. Like,
bro, his entrance was he zapped off a guy's hand. We don't know how. And he's just out there waving it about. By the time the guy clocked, he's looking at his own hand. He's looking, huh?
That was lit.
You know what I mean?
100%.
And then, like, to go back to the priest.
Yeah, so wait, the chief is obviously... No, the Jester's basically killed everyone, I think. He's killed everyone and stuff. Yeah, and then it's just him and the chief now. And then the chief's basically acknowledged, like, listen, it's time to die now. It's my time to die now. He backed out his sword. He done like his last samurai stance and stuff. And he's like, you really think you're going to touch me? And it ended with the priest just throwing coffee at the back of Jester.
Now, that is what I want to talk about.
That was...
Because this guy gave a speech saying, no one can touch me.
No one can ever touch me.
The priest dashed coffee on him. So maybe the priest got some holy power of some sort that obviously counters my man's magic.
Interesting. Yeah.
And the so something I'll finish on is Arthur. I like the fact that Arthur, he doesn't have a master because she's dead or whatever, but he's still looking out for this other person's master. Yeah. He's protecting the little girl. I like that Arthur's doing that.
Yeah, so that's not his master, but he needs her because without her, there's no him.
Yeah, because
he's
there's
she's like an extension cord.
He's bound to her somehow. Yeah.
Fate, we're back, baby. We're here for the long run. Can't wait for next week's episode. So that was our top 5 for this week, and stay tuned for next week to see some more. Right, Gus, I got something for you.
Hit me.
All right, you ready? So we have a list of characters here, and you have a $25 budget.
Yeah.
So you have to pick 3 of these characters. What is your 3-man team?
Straight off the bat, I'm going Broly. I'm going Gilgamesh. That's £10. $10, yeah? Now, ideally, I want Light and Miriam. Because Light as a tactical genius, Miriam's not too far behind. However, Broly's not going to listen. So he fucks up my whole plan, yeah? So I'm going to have to scratch that idea. Broly, Gilgamesh, and I'm going to have to put Aizen as my last person. I don't want to admit it, I'd rather have Madara, but Aizen as my personal bodyguard, the other 2 to mash out everyone else.
That sounds good.
You know what I mean?
That's quite solid.
Yeah, what about you? What are you picking?
So, my top 2 picks, there's only 2 right answers here, really. Broly and Anti-Spiral. We know why.
Okay.
Both crazy, crazy characters. But now I'm going to have some fun. I think I'm going to go with Pain. You know what I mean? Some 6 paths, a little bit of stuff like that. And I'm going to go with Akaza.
Akaza?
Bro, I want the hands, man. I want to see it. I love it, man. I love that guy. But yeah, that would be my team. Team of 4.
Don't think your team's going to beat my team.
Your team does not actually hold a candle to my team at all. Anti-Spiral probably carries.
What, by himself?
Yeah. Anti-Spiral is pretty tough. Pretty tough. He's from Gurren Lagann. I haven't even seen Gurren Lagann a lot, but I've seen Anti-Spiral being like crazy scaled. Up there. So Broly's probably your only chance of beating him.
Yeah, use Broly, defeat him.
I got Broly too.
And then he's still alive from beating my man, and he's going to beat himself with Gilgamesh. And then Aizen's just going to stay right with me.
Yeah.
Make sure I'm not in harm's way.
I got Pain, Anti-Spiral, Broly.
Yeah.
I got Akaza for bans. But yeah, he's your last.
He's my last line of defense. Akaza's getting dealt with like an arrow from Gilgamesh coming from above. You know what I mean? Like,
we'll see.
It's all right.
But yeah, go on. What do you guys think? Right, Gus, we have something else.
What we got?
Right, so we got a picture here. And Gojo is standing. And we have Master Roshi, Urahara, Jiraiya, Rayleigh, and Kakashi all sitting down.
Oof.
So who is standing up for Gojo?
Interesting.
Me personally, it's blasphemous. I'm going to go with, so Kakashi's already there, so I'm going to go with Jiraiya.
Take that jacket off. Take that jacket off. Take that jacket off.
I love it, man. I love it. But cool, let's just...
The only thing I would agree in contention is that there's enough pervs on the table with Roshi being there. That's the only way that I could justify your argument.
Roshi is the king perv. No one beats Roshi. But yeah, 100%. I'll get Jiraiya out. But if you're talking strength-wise, I think Urahara is the strongest in the table.
What's going on today, man?
I think Master Roshi's second.
Roshi's smoking Urahara.
You think so?
He blew up a moon.
But I don't know, this Bleach scaling, man. Urahara is like Bankai, I heard's crazy.
It could be whatever. It could be the best Bankai in Bleach. Dragon Ball scaling is stupidly higher.
I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what these guys think. But
on top of that, Urahara's standing up, by the way. Gojo's sitting down and he's walking out. Do you know what I mean? Bleach fans, they claim, Jujutsu Kaisen was based off of Urahara. Gojo's based off Urahara.
True
so you shouldn't be upset if he's standing up and walking away.
Oh.
Yeah? Riddle me that one.
All right. Go on. Let's see what you guys think. Right, thanks for tuning in for another episode of the Shonen-Table.
Please like, comment, and subscribe.
We're going to see you guys very soon.